gosh, hello everyone. How are you doing? Today is the start of the magnificent Irodori Festival, and I cannot wait to see what we have to do today, or what kind of things we see, and people we meet today. Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I think this is the first big festival is going to be in Inazuma, which I was super excited for this. I brought Shikiko show out, and I have a team of characters that I think would be good for this event. So without further ado, let us talk to Catherine about a new commission.
Hi, Catherine. We heard that you have a new commission for us.
Yeah, that's right.
That's correct. There's a requester who has submitted a designated commission for the two of you.
A
It's
designated
great.
commission? Sounds like it must be pretty important. What kind of task is it exactly?
There's no need to worry. This commission is not dangerous by any means. Perhaps you have heard that Inazuma will soon be holding a major festival.
Yay!
The magnificent Irodori Festival.
I have heard about this, yes.
Festival! Oh, come to think of it, we haven't attended a festival in Inazuma for a while.
Not since the little one that we went to
Commission
with
and Lady Ai are
Ayaka.
responsible for all the festival
Yeah.
preparations. The one who has requested your help is none other than Lady Ai herself.
Oh, so it's Miko's commission.
You know Miko. She always has some unusual ideas in her head. You can bet a festival planned by her is gonna be one to remember.
That's right.
Better go to Grand Narukami Shrine and see what she needs us to do.
Yeah.
Lady Yae is currently at Yae Publishing House in Hanamizaka.
Oh, that's
so
even
there is
closer.
No need to
That's
go all the way
great.
to the shrine. In fact, she has instructed me to have you directly meet with her there.
Perfect.
Well, that's convenient enough. Let's go then.
Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Let us go. The Strange Tale of Suikou's Tipsy Tincture. That's a lot of big words. Let us glide all the way down. Okay, there is a lot of people there. Oh, that's her staff, of course. Hello, we just dropped down from the sky. What's going on?
Tony and Kuroda, how are things coming along?
All the books and commission prints for Yae Publishing House were bound and sent out yesterday afternoon, Lady Ai.
Very good. And Murata?
We have already received word from Apekusu and Sailing Breeze that the materials are all in place for Shogun Almighty Reborn as Raiden with Unlimited Power and Pretty Please Kitsune Guji.
Those
well
are very
done.
long
And what
titles.
about you, Onodera?
Yeah, what about you, Onodera?
Ahem. Onodera?
Oh, yes, Lady Ai. Everything is ready for the new issue release party.
Good.
You are the one who organized the plans for this release party. In other words, you are the team's fearless leader now. So please, show some confidence.
Yeah, be confident.
Besides, there's no need to be nervous. This project is destined for success. I feel quite optimistic about it.
Yes.
I shall specially grant you leave for the next couple of days, Onodera. Please take the opportunity to have a good rest. After all, you will be very busy on the day of the release party.
Yes, that is
Lady
good.
Ai. Thank you very
Rest
much.
up so you can be super confident and energetic later.
All right then, is everyone clear about their assignments? Good. We are running out of time, so let's get moving. Chop chop!
I wonder what's going on here. Everyone's on their way.
Hello, little ones. I take it you have received my commission,
We have.
Some organizer you are! It's nearly time for the festival and you're still over here ramping things up for your light novel business! Shouldn't you be getting back to the
Actually,
Grand
isn't the
Narukami
festival
Shrine?
all about, like,
You were
arts?
thinking of dumping all the festival preparations on us!
Oh no!
If so, then you can forget
Oh no! Look how smug they are. No, we are not gonna set up the entire festival all by ourselves. Yeah, forget it.
My, such harsh words. It hurts to hear that kind of talk from you two. But as you can clearly see, I'm here working like a dog for the festival. Yet you say I'm not doing my job.
Uh-oh, she's upset.
Let me ask you, little ones. Who Whoever said that the festival must involve the Grand Narukami Shrine?
Yeah, Paimon, who said it ever involved the Grand Narukami Shrine?
This is Inazuma after all.
Yeah, that's true,
Yes,
but...
that is true. But now that the Sokoku decree has been lifted, Inazuma is no longer the same nation that once resisted change to
Ah, so we're switching things up a little bit. Okay, that's cool.
Therefore, rather than sticking to the same old traditional festival, the
Yeah,
National
shaking things up
Commission
a
and I
little.
have decided to shake things up a little. This time, we'll be holding an international cultural festival, distinctly Inazuman, but with a unique twist.
An international cultural festival?
I suppose I should start by telling you the origins of the Irodori Festival.
Yes, please do.
Legend has it that there were 5 poets in ancient Inazuma who were supremely gifted in singing and writing poetry. They are known as the Five Kasen. Every year, one of the 5 would present a collection of the group's poems to the shogun for review, which would then spark culture discussions regarding those works. Thanks to them, Inazuma's culture blossomed and gained great influence at that time. As
That's
time
very cool to
passed,
hear, actually.
People began creating various tales based on the Five Kasen. The Irodori Festival was also developed as a result to show appreciation for their works, which so greatly enriched our lives.
Okay, cool.
Sounds like a festival that's really rooted in culture.
Yeah, culture and the arts and all that
Indeed.
great
To
stuff.
describe it in the words of the ancients, it'd be refined elegance. Unfortunately, with the flow of time, people have gradually forgotten about the Five Kasen.
So that's why you
and
want
the
our help to
festival,
revitalize it.
which is precisely why I've decided to
Yeah.
revive the Irodori Festival by
Bye.
holding a cultural convention featuring light novels.
Yay.
Wait a minute. Light novels?
What about all the refined elegance stuff you just said?
Please stop looking at me with those baffled expressions. In ancient times, poetry was all
Yeah,
the
she's
rage,
making a festival
but
to
nowadays,
get with the
entertainment
times,
format of choice
which is
light
very
novels.
Yai Miko.
The
very
important
much
thing is not
like
the
her.
format, but the creative work itself. It is impossible to come up with anything fresh if you're stuck using some rigid format of the past.
True enough, yes.
Speaking of which, don't you think that the concept of focusing on the now perfectly suits the current Inazuma?
Yeah, I guess.
And besides, it's a great opportunity to reintroduce Inazuma to all Teyvat through light novels. As they say, it's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Sounds like a whole lot of thinly veiled self-justifications, but I'm not complaining. We get to see all of our friends from Mondstadt and Leah come to Inazuma, and they all get to share their like art and books and all sorts of great stuff, and we get to have a fun time. So
Oh, that was close. Paimon was nearly carried away by
it works out for
Nico's
us too,
persuasive
right?
tongue.
Fair enough.
Come on, Nico. You can't fool us. We know you by now. This all definitely stemming
Oh,
from your
Paimon,
own
let's just
personal
go with the
interest.
flow and have some fun with it while we're at it.
I can't deny that my hobbies had no part to play in this. However, regardless of whether it's light novels or a festival, catching people's attention with a fresh concept is the essence here. Well, what do you say? Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting
I am
things you
super
might see at the
curious about
festival?
what interesting things we might see at the festival.
Maybe a little. Oh, all right. Paimon's
Let's
super
go have some
curious
fun,
now.
Paimon. Come on. Let's do this.
Come, let's pay a visit to the venue in Rito together. I promise that it will give you a whole new perspective on the festival.
I hope
There
so.
we'll meet a special someone who will tell you more about your tasks.
Okie dokie. Oh, we're teleporting? Nope. They're just putting Kuroda back at the desk. Alright, cool. Yeah. I was super excited to hear that there's going to be a festival with all sorts of like culture and a blending of the 3 regions so far. So let us go to Rito and see what's up. I can't wait! Yay! Let's go!
During the Irodori Festival, the area around the
Ooh,
Outlander
we saw this in
Affairs
the
Agency will
trailer. All
become the
the
main
pretty things
exhibition
hanging from the
space for
maple
light
trees
novels.
and these
Once things
canvases.
are in full swing, not only will there be lots of official and fan-created work on display, there'll also be exclusive giveaways, prizes, and new release parties. This small plaza in front of the
This does sound
International
very
Trade
much like
Association will be called
Miko's
the Five
interests.
Kasen Plaza
But you know
during
what?
the festival.
It's good to get
And
to do
nearby
work
shops will be
on the
selling
things that make
special
you,
light novel merchandise.
that are your passions
You
and
certainly
your
won't want to
interests.
miss out.
So you know what? This is great.
How should Paimon put this? It's definitely not your typical festival, but it sure looks like it'll be quite the party.
Yeah, it's like a light novel paradise.
Huh. Miko, what are these blank boards in the center of the plaza?
Yes, those are...
Those are...
Ah, Lady I
Oh,
did
hello
mention
there,
that there would be some
Ayato.
reliable helpers coming to assist with the festivities. It appears she meant you
That
two.
is right.
At
We
last
are
we meet
the
again,
world's
traveling
reliable
Paimon.
helpers.
Tell me, how are you faring recently?
Good. How about you?
Oh, it's Ayato! Wow, so even a busy guy like yourself is here to attend the Irodori Festival.
Well, I mean, he's the
Preparing
Yashiro
festivals
commissioner,
falls
so
under
of
the
course he's
Yashiro
here.
Commission's scope of responsibilities. Seeing as Lady Yae has poured her heart and soul into the preparations, I'm obliged to be equally dedicated.
Yeah.
Come now, Ayato. We're not strangers here. There's no need to sound so formal. We were just about to discuss the boards over here. They're related to our little helper's tasks, so I'll let you give them a detailed rundown.
Certainly. I assume you two already know that the Irodori Festival originated from the Five Kasen.
Oh, I just noticed one of the banners
These
has
5
the red
boards
and
are here for
shogun on
painting
it.
their
And
portraits.
she's wearing a cool kimono. That's
This
so
Irodori
cool.
Festival is not only the first major festival to be held in Inazuma since the lifting of the Sakoku decree, it is also an event
Yeah, that's
deeply
right. The
rooted in
Sakoku
culture
degree is
and the
gone now.
arts.
You can take the boat all the way
Therefore,
back to
the
Mondstadt
Yashiro
and
Commission has
Lear.
personally invited several cultural celebrities from other nations.
Ooh, like who?
For example, the artist we have invited to paint these portraits hails from the distant land of Mondstadt.
Whoa,
The
who
Yashiro
could that
Commission will
be?
arrange
I
accommodations
wonder.
and food in Inazuma for
I bet
each
she's
of
so
the distinguished
excited.
guests.
Whoa, we get to
However,
meet all of
we
these
fear
cool
that staying in a
people
foreign
again.
land may feel a little uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Which is precisely why it would be ideal to have someone familiar with both Inazuma and other nations of Teyvat to serve as a guide for our guests.
Ah, so we get to be tour guides. That's perfect. I get it now.
I knew you would catch on.
Yeah.
It is our hope that you would
Yeah.
be able to guide the guests from the harbor to their residence at the International Trade Association, while providing any necessary assistance along the way.
Yes, of
This
course.
arrival schedule includes the details of the ships on which the guests will be arriving. All you simply have to do is go to the docks at the indicated times.
Okie dokie. 2 days before the festival. Ships and guests. A large passenger ship, guards from Mondstadt, a guest painter, Calx, and his dependent. Fair enough. Estimated arrival time, 8 a.m. Second day of the festival. Oh, that's okay. That's before the festival. And then second day of the festival. This is for each of the stages of the story, isn't it? Ships and guests. Large passenger ship, again. Calligraphers, painters from Leah, theater mechanicus players, and a guest writer, Zhenyu. Gee, I wonder. That sounds familiar. Third day of the festival. Ships and guests. Large cargo ship, stopover, 1 person. Oh, I actually don't know who that is. 1 person. Who's... Oh wait, maybe I have an idea. No, I don't have an idea. Who is that? The day following the release event. Ships and guests, a small passenger ship, 2 persons.
It's settled then. My, look
Okay,
at
I
the
don't know.
time.
I wonder who
I
the
have
last
to meet with my
2
editors, so I must be
boats.
going now.
is bringing.
During
All right.
the festival, most
See you later,
Klee publishing houses'
Lady
editors will
Yae.
be staying near the Outlander Affairs Agency. If you run into any problems, you may find them there.
This festival
Sounds
requires
good.
the full cooperation of the Tri-Commission, and there are still many minor details which require my attention, so I must excuse myself for now. I'll leave the guests in your hands.
You got it. We got this. We got this.
All the details we need about the ships are on the timetable that Ayato gave us.
Uh-huh.
Let's take a closer look and be sure to pick up the passengers according to the times written.
Written on it. Okay, I guess we have to... Oh, it feels good to be back in Rito again. Just the cool music and the vibes of just... And every time I'm in Rito, it just brings back memories of first showing up here in Inazuma.
According to the arrival schedule, there will be a ship arriving from Mondstadt
Whoa, look at
today.
this! Here's
The
Lady
artist
Ai.
for
Oh,
the
I like
Five
her white
Kasen portrait
outfit,
should
and I
be
like
on board.
the Raiden
The boat
Shogun in
should be
this
arriving
blue outfit
soon,
here.
So let's head down to the docks.
I see glowing fishing light. Alright. I see a boat! There is a boat here. Never mind, that's just another lifted section of the dock. From a distance, that looked like a boat. I thought this thing was the boat. It's just a staircase. Alright. The boat! It's a big boat. This looks like a boat from Liyue. I guess all the boats would be coming from Liyue, even if they're...
Hello!
bringing people from Mondstadt.
In the Irodori Festival. We're the festival guides, and we'll show you around.
Yeah!
Yes, that's right. We are bards from Mondstadt.
Nice.
Word has it that Inazuma has undergone many changes of late. We hope to find fresh inspiration here.
Haimon, what are you doing? Yes, I remember. One of the events has to do with, like, bards from Mondstadt want us to find some inspiration for them, right?
Aren't they? Well, where's Tonga's bard then? Huh.
Good point. Where is he?
He's pretty famous in Mondstadt. Do you think he didn't receive an invitation?
Well, even if he was invited, there's a chance he still wouldn't show up. I mean, maybe he doesn't want to get struck down by the Raiden Shogun. I don't know.
Why's that?
Well, you know, Venti's,
Oh, Paimon sees what you're getting at. Even though Venti no longer rules over Mondstadt, he's still an Archon.
Yeah.
If he came rushing to Inazuma at the first mention of a festival, not only would it seem a little childish, it would also
Whoa.
sort of be shameless of him too.
You,
Mr. Honorary
you must
Knight,
be the
Paimon.
dependent. Klee!
Klee! Were you also invited to the Irodori Festival?
Hello, Klee!
No, Albedo's the one who received the invitation.
Hello, Albedo!
But because everyone in the Knights of Favonius has been really busy these days, Albedo arranged for someone here to issue me a dependent pass.
Greetings,
Aw,
traveler
that's
and
so
Paimon.
sweet.
After hearing that Inazuma was making preparations for the Irodori Festival, I predicted that I might run into you here.
Yeah, me too.
I knew it! Albedo's the one they've invited to paint the Five Kasen.
It
Yeah.
seems that you already know why I'm here. Just so you're aware, I'll be using my pen name in Inazuma, Calx. Oh, by the way,
Okay.
do you know where the International Trade Association is? I'll be meeting with the editorial director of the Yae Publishing House there.
Yeah, the International Trade Association is
So,
where you'll be
Albedo
seeing
and
Inazuma.
Xingqiu both
We'll
work
be
under
heading
pen
there
names.
too.
That makes sense.
Great. Let's get going then.
Yay! We get to show Klee and Albedo all around Rito. This is so cool. Just like how Toma once showed us around Rito, now we get to show all of our friends around Rito too. And we get to show them all the sights and all the pretty festival things and stuff. Like all these cool banners. I like this art of the Raiden Shogun. I really do. Hello, welcome to the International Trade Association.
Wow, it's so beautiful here! So many things I've never seen before.
I know,
Slow
it's
down,
wonderful.
Klee. Please be careful not to bump into others. Telling Klee so many stories about Inazuma during the trip was probably not the best idea. As a result,
Well, now she gets to
could
see it for
hardly sleep
herself.
all the way here.
So,
It
yeah.
appears she's even more excited now that we've arrived.
well, that's just how kids are. There's nothing wrong with a little excitement.
Strange. It seems that the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama, isn't here yet. I'm certain he said that he'd be sure to arrive before me. This might
Oh, so
be a
he's
problem.
late. What's wrong?
Well, Mr. Hiroyama was supposed to meet with me and give me some reference materials about the Five Kasen today. That way, I could
I
better
see a
visualize
Raiden
the
Shogun
content for my
plushie in the
paintings.
background. Oh my
You
gosh,
mean
that's so
you
cool.
had no idea what you'd be painting before you arrived in Inazuma?
Well, he probably knew. He just didn't know how to
I only
visualize
know
it.
of the Five Kasen by
Yeah.
name. Because of the sheer age of the tale, very little has been passed down to this day. So Mr. Hiroyama decided to help me collect some more information. I'm the type of painter who can complete a painting quickly as long as I'm inspired. So I agreed on only receiving the details today.
So when do
Okay.
the paintings have to be done by?
According to the festival
Tomorrow.
plans,
No, so the
portraits will
whole
be revealed
festival.
one at a time throughout the various stages of the Irodori Festival. The first one, depicting Suikou, will need to be done before the festival's official opening ceremony, which is the day after tomorrow.
The
Okay.
day after tomorrow? Then you're already running out of time!
Yeah, so it's
There's
bad
no
that
need
he's
to
late.
panic. When I was working on light novel illustrations, because the manuscripts are shipped by boat, things were always tight and finished at the last minute. Just last month, to ensure the latest book of A Legend of Sword would be finished for the Irodori Festival, I had to complete the final chapter's illustrations the same day I received the manuscript. I heard
That's
that
a
my
pretty tight
illustrations were
schedule.
sent to print as soon as they arrived in Inazuma. I still don't know how well they turned out.
Well, now that you're here, you'll get the chance to see.
Sure, she should feel sympathetic for your working conditions or compliment you on your artistic genius.
Good point,
Of
yeah.
course, I would still
You are an
prefer
artistic
to receive
genius,
any possible reference
and
materials in advance,
you work very quickly
so that I
somehow.
can be better prepared.
That's really impressive, actually. Speaking of which, Miko did mention...
Right! The editors of the Yai Publishing House will all be around the Outlander Affairs Agency these next few days. Who knows? Maybe Mr. Hirayama's over there too. We'll take you over there to see if we can find him, Albedo.
All right, it's worth a try. Klee, you haven't slept for a while now. Please stay at our residence in the International Trade Association and get some rest.
Yeah.
We will be back soon.
Listen to your big brother. Go
Don't
get some
worry,
sleep,
Albedo.
and we will
I'll
take
be
you
on
on
my
a cool
best
tour,
behavior.
and you get to go have you can have lots of fun in the festival after you get to rest. It makes sense. I can't sleep on the airplane either, and this is basically the equivalent. So, yeah.
This can't be happening. The moment we need to contact Onodera is when he's on special leave.
Oh no.
Kuroda and I will go back to Inazuma City for an emergency printing run. The demand for this book is so high, though. Even with the emergency
Oh, that's a
prints, it
cool
still might not be
artwork
enough.
that's on the banner back
Despite
there.
everything, we're still lucky
Back
that we found
there.
out today.
Is that what
If
a
this had
Legend of
happened a few
Sword
days
is?
Later, then we'd
You
really
just
be in
noticing one of the
boiling water.
characters looks kind of like the
Hey,
author.
Do you think that suspicious guy they found in the warehouse
What
has anything to do
suspicious
with
guy?
this?
Oh
Well,
no.
the editorial director is on his way over there to investigate the situation as we speak.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's going on here?
Oh, hey, traveler. Don't worry. It's nothing. Just an internal issue. That's all.
Don't worry, we
How
are
can I
great
help
at
you?
prying into internal
I'm looking
issues.
for the editorial director, Mr. Hiroyama. Does anyone know where he is now?
Mr. Hirayama is currently at the warehouse down by the harbor.
Oh, hold on a
Great.
second, Murata.
Let us-
Excuse me, but you must be
Yes.
Calx, the one who was invited to paint the Five Kasen for the festival?
Yes, that's me.
My name is Kuroda. You must be inquiring about information regarding the Five Kasen.
Yeah,
I
he
do
is.
apologize, but please make yourself comfortable at the International Trade Association, and I will let Mr. Hirayama know to send you the materials right away.
Oh, no need. You guys look super busy, so we can go find him ourselves.
Yeah. And are you trying to cover anything up? Don't
well,
worry, we're gonna find out
about
anyway, so don't even try.
Excuse me, but is there something wrong with the latest volume of A Legend of Sword?
Huh? How did you know?
Because he's super smart. And Albedo
Since
always
you're all
knows.
aware that Mr. Hiroyama needed to send me some supporting materials, that means the editorial director didn't forget about it. Instead, something urgent
He's
must
an
have cropped up.
investigator, don't
To
you?
add to that,
Guys, actually, you guys
despite
didn't
being
even know
aware I
that,
am
so
Calx,
you can't even say
were
you
still
forgot.
unwilling to let me go to Mr. Hiroyama directly. After considering these factors, the only reason you would try to stall me is if something happened to A Legend of Sword, which I did the illustrations for.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very sorry. the situation is just as you said, Calx. I suppose it doesn't hurt to tell you now. Earlier today, someone spotted a suspicious outlander sneaking around inside the Irodori Festival warehouse down by the docks. So they promptly alerted the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission was concerned about potential cargo theft, so they contacted everyone who was renting space in the warehouse. It was then that we realized that the latest copies of A Legend of Sword had suddenly gone missing.
What? The books are missing?
Shh, not so loud. Not only is
probably
this
a
book
scalper.
an eagerly anticipated release in the last phase of the Irodori Festival, but the author, Yu, will be personally attending the release party as well.
Because of the dire situation, Mr. Hirayama immediately hurried to the warehouse to determine whether the theft was related to that suspicious outlander.
Probably.
I see. It would be a great misfortune if A Legend of Sword would not be released on schedule. And quite a disappointment for Yu as well. If Mr. Hirayama has gone to the warehouse at the docks, then I'll go down to see if I can be of any help.
So the author of A Legend of Sword is Yu. Sounds familiar.
We already knew this, Paimon.
Hey, isn't it
Shh,
Shincho's
not so loud.
Oh.
But yes.
Do you know him?
Yeah, kinda.
Shincho would definitely be upset if he discovers his books are missing. Let's accompany Albedo to the warehouse too.
Yeah, this event we'll finally get to see. We'll get to see Albedo and Xingqiu at the same time, and that's gonna be awesome. Oh my gosh! Hello, Kaede. How are you? How much for one of these? Wow, the Irodori Festival hasn't started yet, and there are already so many people on Rito. Well, dear customer, you'll have to wait until the festival starts to get one of our statues of Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder. You're not here, but I actually was here for the Raiden Shogun statues. Sorry, we've just gotten so many queries concerning those recently. Yeah. I would love to have one. Oh, please give me one so I can put it in the Serenity pot when they finally lift the maintenance and like... Oh, hello. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay. Well, that explains a lot. Alright, continue. This wonderful standoff we have here.
Huh? It's you! Why are you here?
I'm here on behalf of the Tenryou Commission.
Not you, the other one.
Is that surprising?
No, Sarah, Paimon wasn't talking about you! So, tone-deaf bard. The suspicious outlander in the warehouse wouldn't happen to be you.
Yeah, it wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
Considering the evidence, it appears that the suspicious outlander is indeed me.
As I have told you, you are a suspect. Before your allegations of theft and illegal entry as a stowaway are cleared, you are to remain
silent. Oh no, I
silent.
guess we have to vouch for Venti now.
Make me say it again.
So we can get him a permit or
Traveler,
something.
Paimon, do you know this self-proclaimed bard from Mondstadt?
Yeah, you could maybe say that.
Listen, Sarah. Knowing him, it's safe to say that he wasn't behind the theft.
But you're definitely a stowaway.
Although he claims to be a special guest for the Irodori Festival, he's failed to present his invitation letter. Therefore, we can only suspect that he might have entered the country illegally.
Yeah, probably.
And just a moment ago, we caught him in a dandelion wine crate near the Sailing Breeze.
Well, the Sailing Breeze is overpriced dandelion wine. Anyway, can we ask him a few questions?
If it would help shed any light on the situation, then please.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for this, Sarah. Anyway.
Oh, Venti! You didn't really come here illegally, did you?
Ouch, your words wound me. We've been apart for so long, and the moment we meet again, all I'm greeted with is grilling questions.
And the Sakoku decree was just lifted here. Everyone is very suspicious.
You arrived in Inazuma via similar means, or so I heard. You of all people should be more understanding, don't you think?
Similar means?
What? Okay, shut up, Venti.
I merely jest. Fear not. for the person who sent me the invitation is none other than Kamisato Ayato of Yashiro Commission. It's unlikely that someone
show us your
acquainted with the likes of
invitation
him
then.
would ever be here illegally, right?
But why weren't you on the same ship as the other bards?
Yeah.
Well, once I received the invitation letter, I couldn't help but want to come to Inazuma a little early. It was then that I happened upon a cargo ship bound for Inazuma transporting dandelion
So you're
wine.
impatient.
So, naturally, I decided to set sail with them.
Okay,
Once aboard,
where's your
I found the
invitation
captain
letter?
to be a kindred spirit, and I was treated to an abundance of fine liquor along the way. I must have fallen asleep in the cargo crate while carefully
So the captain was so
comparing the
drunk
tastes
he
of
let you stay.
dandelion wine
Is what
and
you're saying.
Inuzuman sake. And when I woke up, I found myself in this warehouse with a Tenryou Commission General glaring at me from atop the grate.
Oopsie
Coming
doopsie.
from Venti, this story is quite believable, but it still feels a bit...
Shameless.
Excuse me, I'm the owner of the stolen goods from the IA publishing house, and there are some questions I would like to ask you.
Oh, this is just
Based on
getting
what
better
you
and
just
better.
said, it seems you've been in the warehouse for some time now.
Oh, true. If you
that's the
didn't
case,
steal it,
happen
did
to
you
hear
see
anything
who did
unusual?
steal it?
Actually, I did hear some faint footsteps around me a couple of times, but I didn't consider the sound anything out of the ordinary.
Hmm? But if you clearly heard something, why didn't you feel it was unusual?
Oh, I seem to understand now.
Yeah. Let the investigator talk. Huh?
When it comes to burglars, they are generally associated with prying or rummaging through things. What Venti means is that he did not hear anything unusual like that. As for the sound of footsteps, because this is a warehouse where many goods are coming in and out each day, it is quite normal for people to be walking
See?
around.
Albedo
I
understands.
see.
That is
But if that's the
good.
case, then we're back to square one. regarding the
Unfortunately,
stolen
yes. But,
No, not quite.
huh, wait,
From
what?
the facts that have been presented to us, we can draw at least 3 conclusions now.
Okay, tell us.
First, whoever took the novels is not a spur-of-the-moment burglar. They had their sights in the books from the very beginning. Second, the culprit was very familiar with the warehouse, and might even have a key. And third...
There must be more than one criminal involved.
I knew you'd catch on, Traveler. One person couldn't possibly transport so many heavy books in such a short window of time. It must have been a team effort. It goes without saying that Venti clearly does not match up with our culprits.
Nope.
Yes, I agree with your reasoning.
Yeah. But you're still in trouble, Venti.
Mr. Hirayama, the Tenryou Commission will continue by investigating the warehouse staff. If you come across any further clues, please notify us immediately.
Yes, understood.
No, I knew
I'll leave it to you
Sarah
then.
and Albedo would get along.
I suppose.
No,
I'm free as a
you
bird
hang
then.
on. You're not.
Not so
yeah.
fast. Even though we've cleared the theft allegations, we still haven't ascertained
Yeah.
whether your arrival in Inazuma was legal or not.
Aw, 'tis a shame. I thought surely after my honest account you might let me off the hook.
Sarah's quite the meticulous
Yeah,
one.
you can wink at us, but there's nothing we can
Where's
do.
your invitation letter, Venti?
Yeah.
Yes, the invitation letter. I'm
Bro.
truly sorry. I can't
No.
seem to remember where I may have put it.
How? Could you lose something
That's like losing
so
your
important?
passport.
Don't be mistaken. I
Which
was well
happens,
aware
but
of how
still.
important it was.
Venti.
But I didn't bring any luggage with me, and the letter was too big to fit in my pocket. So I kept it in my hand the whole trip. Strange. Though I had a little too much to drink, I know that I kept it in a secure place.
Maybe it's still on the boat then.
I even recall
Or in one of the
being
crates.
most pleased at coming up with a good idea at the time.
If you were holding the invitation in your hand the whole time, then why did you put it
Yeah, that means you weren't holding it the whole time.
Well, to properly compare the taste of Mondstadt wine and Inazuman sake, I had to hold a glass in each hand.
Venti.
I couldn't both hold the invitation and a glass at the same time. But surely I wouldn't put it in just
Maybe you
any
should have
random
waited to
place.
do all the
It
drinking
could
once you
easily
got
be
here.
misplaced.
In which case, I believe there's only one place it could be.
On the
Have you
boat.
figured it out, Traveler?
Huh? You're way ahead of Paimon. Do you two already know where the invitation letter is?
With the wine. Oh, wait, it's actually on him somewhere? Darn it. How... These all seem like terrible places. I have not figured it out then. And his hat?
Ah, yes. I remember
When
now.
in doubt, pick the last option.
You'd help me find it.
Perfect.
This is indeed an invitation letter issued by the Yashiro Commission. Now that we've confirmed this guest's identity, I have no further questions.
Also, Ayato has
However,
some great taste if he
starting tonight, I would advise you to stay at the
invited
International Trade
Venti
Association.
to the
Now, if you'll
festival.
excuse me, I'll be leaving now.
Alright, thanks, Sarah. I'm so sorry for all the commotion here.
There goes Sarah. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Hirayama about Albedo's reference materials.
Yay.
Mr. Hirayama, I'm Calx. We had originally arranged to meet today.
Ah, yes, so you are Calx. I'm very sorry that you've arrived in Inazuma only to find such a mess. These are the materials regarding the Five Kasen. All the information that we could find is compiled here.
Great. I mean, you could have just left it with one of your staff, but I guess this was... Well, alright, let's... Oh, okay. Let us read this. About the Five Kasen. Long ago, there were 5 legendary poets in Inazuma. Supremely gifted in music and writing, they were honored as the Five Kasen, meaning 5 fairies of singing and poetry. It is said that the shogun loved their works profoundly, and that every year one of them would go to Tenshukaku and present their new poetry collection for the shogun's perusal. The 5 Kasen are known as Suikou, Aoi no Okina, Akahito, Sumizome, and Kurunushi, respectively. Oh, but those are all pen names. But their real names were lost to history. According to a widely accepted theory, tales of the 5 Kasen had once been repeatedly adapted and performed on stage, with the 5 characters each dressed in a distinct color: green, blue, red, white, and black. Over time, theatergoers started referring to them by these colors, hence the names we see today. Still, there exist other theories. For instance, some believe Suikou was named after his dwelling, a thatched cottage called Suikou Hut. Some also say that the aka in Akahito was derived from the poet's habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. That's right, because aka is red in Japanese, right? About tales of the 5 Kasen. Everyone in Inazuma knows the tale of the 5 Kasen, and stories featuring them were once all the rage in Inazuma. What is unfortunate, however, is that despite their popularity and abundance at the time, not much detail survived till today. Most were probably lost during the Great Calamity 500 years ago. Oh no, lots of things were lost during the 500 years ago calamity, wasn't it? According to existing literature, during the Golden Age where many such stories were being created, they usually followed the same set of rules. 4 poems in succession, each telling a fragment of the story from a Kasen's point of view, with the 4 together completing the whole tale. Oh, that's why there's four parts to this story for the event. Oh my gosh, it's a little reference, huh? What was curious was that there's no single chapter seen to be narrated from Kuronushi's perspective. Interesting. 5 Kasen summary. Suikou, a free sake-loving soul born into an ordinary family. Some say he got the name Suikou from Suikou Hut, the thatched cottage he lived in. Aoi no Okina, an old man accomplished in chess. In addition to poems, he has also left behind a few novels. Some say he was actually a shogunate official who had not made a name until his senior years. Others say he was not a human but a very old kitsune in human form. Akahito, a talented swordsman who most likely came from a martial family. Some say his name was derived from his habit of marking his words with a scarlet red seal. Well, if it's a pen name, I'd say that's actually highly likely. Sumizome. She was once a shrine maiden skilled in the floral arts and dancing. Later, she became the shogun's personal attendant. Some say she resigned from her position after she became famous and devoted herself to artistic creation. Others say she kept serving the shogun into her old age. Kuronushi. Little is known about him, nor does anyone know who he really is. Maybe this explains the more varied versions of his identity and personality from story to story as compared to the other 4 Kasen. Very curious.
Let's see here. Yes, it's just as I had suspected. Monikers such as Suikou and Aoi no Okina aren't the real names of the 5 Kasen. Though there were once many stories regarding each of the 5 Kasen, the validity of their contents can no longer be verified in present times. Alas, what a shame.
Yeah.
But at the very least, we know that most of the stories were written according to a similar style.
Except for one of them.
There is still something we may glean from this.
Yes.
So, is the info useful for your paintings, Albedo?
To some extent, yes. However,
it's not very
I must admit that it is still lacking
imagery filled, but
fails to fulfill the most
better
crucial
than
element.
Nothing.
Inspiration.
Yes.
I am sorry that this information is not as exhaustive as you had hoped. However, it is not possible to gather anything more at the moment. Though Lady Yae did say that there are many variations of the story about the 5 Kasen, and everyone has a different story in their heart.
Maybe let's ask around.
So all you need to do is follow through with what's in your own heart, and create something that you yourself
Oh yeah, that's true. As an artist, this leaves some room for some
Thank you,
creative
no need
interpretation.
to worry. I'll find inspiration for the portraits.
So
great.
That should work out for
I'll
you,
leave it to
hopefully.
then, Calx. Oh, and there's one more thing I need to ask of everyone.
Yes.
Tomorrow morning, Mr. Genyu, the author of A Legend of Sword, will be arriving in Inazuma by boat. If you see him, please do not mention
This is gonna
stolen novels for the time being.
This will be kind of hard to cover up, but sure.
The Yae Publishing House will do its best to ensure that the novel's release is a success.
Sure.
You have my gratitude. I'll be going then.
See ya.
Well,
Venti, where are you going?
what we can do here. Let's go.
I guess you have a permit to be here, so you can go do whatever now.
Huh? Venti? What are you doing?
Just pay for your own wine, and you will be fine.
Traveler, Albedo, would you mind coming over here for a moment? There's something peculiar that I think you should see.
Okay. I will go as Albedo. Oh my gosh, they're here! They're here in Inazuma! Alright, hello. Albedo's such a detective. He should meet the other detectives here.
Piece of paper.
Yeah?
Indeed.
What is it?
When I awakened to find myself in the warehouse this morning, I discovered this paper in the cargo crate where I was sleeping. I didn't think much of it then. I thought it was merely a scrap piece of paper that had fallen into the cargo. After a quick glance, I stuffed it into a place nearby.
Okay.
But on second thought, I think it's worth having you take a look at what's written on it.
The 5 Kasen splendor. Suikou. Mind dwelling was far from the wider world, but for my fame, my peace was disturbed. In Blue Cloud, I went to before Tenchukaku to present our work, but Aoi's work was missing a page. I knelt and begged for divine wrath to be stilled, and I told what I knew of how it was lost. The previous night, I had been drunk, and then a person's shadow had passed over me. Some treacherous scoundrel must have stolen the poem, leading to my great loss of face. Okay. First of all, is this an artistic interpretation of events, or was this real? A real journal of some sort? And B, this sounds very eerily similar to what just happened with Venti.
Let me see. Suikou chapter. Wait a minute. Isn't Suikou the name of one of the 5 Kasen?
Yes.
The story told in this poem roughly boils down to Suikou getting tipsy and letting some poems that were meant for the shogun get stolen. This story sounds familiar to my ear. Where have I heard it?
I think that's...
Seriously? It's literally the same story you just experienced yesterday.
This is art imitating life, or what?
Interesting, isn't it?
It almost seems related to the stolen novels.
Yes, I concur. The person who left this paper could quite possibly be the criminal, or even a witness to the theft.
But why would they do it like
the
this?
Paper here in such a fashion? And if the one who left it here was a witness, why didn't they attempt to stop the burglary?
Alright, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Meeting together in Inazuma like this is a most rare occasion. Since we've been busy from the start of the day, let us find an inn with good drink to keep our thirst at bay.
You just had to rhyme that, didn't you?
You just sobered up and you're already thinking about more drinks? And let's not forget that Albedo still has a portrait to complete. We don't have time to be slacking off.
No, it's fine. Let's all go for a drink together. It'll be my treat.
Oh, okay.
What about your portrait?
As I mentioned
This
before,
is probably gonna give
I'm
him
the kind of artist who
inspiration, I
can work
guess.
quickly once I'm inspired. And now,
Yeah.
it seems I
Somehow
found my
you
source of inspiration.
this whole
If I use a marvelous
event
reference for the piece,
today
we
is
must pay him back with the appropriate recompense.
In that case, we'll need to
if
order more
these events from
dishes.
today have inspired you to paint Suikou, then by all
One
means,
year, the poet Suikou made his way to Tenshukaku and presented the Kasen's work for the shogun's perusal. But
Ah,
a
that
page
looks like
from the
Venti.
works of Aoi no Okina had been torn out, and Suikou was questioned regarding the matter. Suikou pleaded guilty. He admitted to drinking at the tavern the night before, and vaguely recalled a mysterious figure approaching while he was intoxicated.
Oh, interesting.
Wow, you really came through, Albedo.
Yeah, you really came through,
The
Albedo.
first portrait before the opening
I get it. So because we don't know what Suikou is like, but it sounds like he kind of had a similar story to what happened to Venti. So now the depiction of him looks like Venti, and he's green. That lines up with the color matches, right? Great.
Yes, it really is a sight to behold. Not only
What were all
does
the
it
colors
harken to
again?
the
Green,
traditional
blue,
style
and I
of
forgot the
Inazuma,
rest.
but it also makes use of modern aesthetics. My figure is particularly striking. Even though I'm sound asleep in the portrait, I still appear as glorious
It's not
as
supposed to
always.
be you, Venti.
Hey, don't get too full of yourself, Tone Deaf Bard. You were
Yeah.
just a model. The person in the artwork isn't actually you. Well, Albedo, who will be your next portrait?
The next one will be Aoi no Okina of the Five Kasen.
Okay.
Albedo, might I suggest waiting a little before starting on the next one? Who knows? You might soon discover another story.
Probably.
Story?
Venti is
I
probably
believe he's
right.
referring to the possibility of finding another paper with tales of the Five Kasen. According to the reference materials I was given, we've only found the first of a total
Someone's
of 4 chapters.
recreating the art style by leaving 4 poems.
Again?
And that is very
It
mysterious, but
certainly is a possibility.
hmm.
Also, there are some points regarding the stories of the Five Kasen that have left me rather curious.
Such as?
For example, the reference materials make mention of 5 legendary figures, yet all the popular stories only consist of 4 parts.
Yes, I noticed that.
It appears that throughout all the stories, there is never a chapter dedicated to Kuronushi.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm also curious about these stories myself. But who knows? They may merely be akin to the old saying in Mondstadt. Seeds of stories brought by the wind and cultivated by time.
Mm-hmm.
So for now, we need but just wait patiently.
Cool. Alright, so that is first act. The magnificent Irodori Festival has started. And there's also something in the cool script there as well. Ooh. Oh, we get to, the art is illustrated. Oh my gosh, Albedo, you did such a good job. Okay, so here's what we gathered so far. There were 5 Kasen, but only 4 of them get written about. And we don't know why the 5th one doesn't get talked about that much. Oh, I can't even go over to that 5th panel. Anyway, so today's one was about Suikou. And Suikou was green. And Suikou had a story similar to what happened to Venti according to this mysterious poem that showed up. So Albedo painted Venti. Painted Suikou modeled after Venti. That is super cool. Alright. I think we should have Albedo take a selfie with all of his paintings. Which is not something Albedo would ever do, like in real life. But then again, oh, he has his eyes half closed. This is not real life. Alright. Okie dokie. So I guess The next one will be about Aoi no Okino, and we'll just go down the list. So it seems like whoever, maybe not whoever stole the books, but whoever is writing the poems, definitely has an artistic style that very mysteriously seems to line up with the chain of events that have been happening in the real world. So they created a poem about what appears to be the first out of a series of 4 parts of a poem, just like the ones in the old days about the Five Kasen. And somehow the real life events pertaining to a certain person line up with this. That person today being Venti. So who will it be next, I wonder? This is Suikou's likeness as done by Albedo. Venti was used as the model for this work, and it shows Suikou prone after getting dead drunk. It also incorporates some unique fashion features from Mondstadt. Venti seems to love this picture very much, and a certain someone has to remind him several times that he's not actually in the picture. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, but so cool. Albedo and Venti and Klee are now here. And, what can we do now? Legends of the Kasen. A story for you. Albedo is waiting for you at the Five Kasen Plaza. He seems to request for you concerning Klee. Yay, we're gonna get to show Klee around. Hang on, what else can I do? Event details. Moon and stars inscribed. Oh, the Mondstadt Bard Len is discussing poetry quite passionately with the Inazuman poet Otomo. Alright, we'll do that next. Okay, but it looks like with each portrait we unlock a new thing. And that is very cool. Alright. So, next one's blue, scarlet, black, and I think the last color was white. Interesting. Alright. At any rate.
What a coincidence. I was wondering where I might be able to find you, and here you are.
Did you miss me?
Yes, indeed. I believe Klee has missed you tremendously.
Yay.
Alright, as much as I'd like to sit and chat with you, this time I'm here mainly for Klee.
Yeah, you did bring Klee along
Before
so
bringing
that you could
Klee
show.
Here, I told her many stories
you could explore
about
the sites of
Inazuma.
Inazuma with her.
It got her very excited to experience the local culture here.
Oh, that's so cool.
However,
yes.
I've got other things to
Let
do
us
in
show
Inazuma this
Klee
time,
around
besides
to
painting
see
the
all the
portraits of
beautiful
Five
sights
Kasen.
you told her about.
Over the next couple of days, I won't have the time to show her around. Inazuma is not like Mondstadt. I can't just let Klee wander off by herself.
Technically, you shouldn't let Klee wander around Mondstadt by herself either.
I had to have her stay at the International Trade Association while I finish my work.
Yes, we will show her around.
She hasn't complained, but I can tell she's not enjoying being stuck there on her own.
She wants to go around with you, though.
I now have you
or with
and
us.
Paimon. So,
yeah, we got it.
Yay, Mr. Honorary Knight's here.
Hello, Klee.
What you talking about, Mr. Honorary Knight? Are we gonna go play?
Oh, Klee, are you saying you'd like to go and play?
Yeah. But Albedo is really busy. I can't go too far away or he'll be worried about me. Aw, Klee, you're such a thoughtful kid.
Yeah, Klee's so polite and she listens to Albedo. Unlike Paimon. No, just kidding. Paimon listens to us too. And Paimon is a good kid. Okay, fine, Paimon. You are very thoughtful.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yay.
Anyway, it is pretty cruel not to let Klee go out when she was so
I know,
excited
keeping
to
her
come
at the
here.
hotel all day. Let's go explore with Klee.
Yep. Allow the almighty traveler and dependable Paimon to bring Klee on a tour of Inazuma.
Alright, let's take her somewhere interesting.
Klee, do you want to go play with Mr. Honorary Knight?
Yay, you bet I do.
Yay.
As you know, Klee is our Spark Knight. You must keep her safe and sound.
You got it.
By which I mean,
make
trying to
sure
keep her
she
out of
keeps
trouble.
everyone else safe and
For
sound.
instance, if a mountain in Inazuma was to lose one of its peaks, or if there were an explosion somewhere in the city, Klee could very well get in trouble.
Got it. No explosions.
Glad to hear it.
We got this all under control. Come on, Klee.
I promise I'll bring you back an awesome souvenir, Mr. Albedo.
Great. I look forward to it.
Yay.
There are loads of cool things to do in Inazuma. Try the local cuisine, visit a shrine. What do you want to do, Klee? Cuisine? What's that?
It is a fancy word for
You know,
food.
food and drink. Hyman just meant we could take you to a local restaurant.
Yes, and it's very different from the food
A restaurant?
in Mondstadt.
Snack
Whoa.
time. Got it. All right, snack time it is.
There are so many people here. Hello there. Welcome. This is the Yae Publishing House stall that sells children's books specifically. We've got all manner of yokai tales here in Inazuma, and tales that feature Kitsune, Tanuki, or Tengu as the main characters are very popular indeed. We've even received a significant amount of overseas orders. That's great. Dear readers, how do you do? I'm Tayaki, an author with the Fanworks Circle Fantasy House. I'd like to apologize. Due to my heavy workload recently, the latest volume of A Country from the Center of the Earth and a Bouquet for You will not be completed on time. Owing to health concerns, I will also temporarily stop creating this particular work. Thank you for all your continued support so far. I hope to see you all again. That seems very definite, doesn't it? Alright. I will actually come back and... Actually, no, I'll talk to you all. Hello there, Ishida. As you see, I'm a writer of fan novels, and decently well known in fanwork circles, and I was approached sometime by an editor from Yae Publishing House, who asked if I was willing to try working on an original project. I did try, of course, but I found that it's just not that interesting, you know. I just love doing fan work more. Of course, some readers did comment that I might be just afraid to change and progress, but to me, it's just that creating should be about happiness. Fair enough. What is this sign you're holding? You're holding a sign pointing that way. Seriously though, what are these fan novel things? Every time I ask these people around here, I get dirty looks. What's with that? Also, I've been listening to the discussions between the people in the queues, and while I recognize every word they say, the sentences that are formed make no sense to me. Alright. Ike. Outlander Brigade, the latest trailblazer in Inazuma light literature, has just made its debut. Want to have a look? How are sales? None. Not a single one? Well, yes. That being said, I believe that this state is only temporary. I mean, even the most famous authors were unknown once. Such dilemmas are like the martial training written about in the books, a test of one's heart and character. As such, I must persevere. One day, my works will be acknowledged by the world at large. I genuinely do wish you the best there, buddy. That would be great. Oh, hello! Fushizome. Good day, you two. Are you interested in the art of Ikebana? Yes, actually. Hi, feels like we've heard about this one before. Come on, it's the flowers. I love the flower you have in your hair, rather. It's so cute. I am currently organizing an event to show off the wonders of Ikebana. In a few days, you too will be able to experience its charm. We'll come back in a couple days then. Alright. I assume you're wearing because you're wearing a black kimono. That will be unlocked on the day that Albedo does the painting of the person with the black color theme. Anything else down here? Are you just as miserable as always, Yokoyama? Yeah? Yeah? Cool. How are you doing, Chisato? Do you ever get to come out and enjoy the festival here? Hello there. Since Rito has been selected as the site for the Irodori Festival, the Kanju Commission must take responsibility for the proceedings. Whether it be receiving the guests or setting the area up, nothing must be left to chance. Ah, yes, and then there's the matter of our guests' safety. We must strengthen our seaside patrols. Ah, I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with my work, I almost forgot to say hello. Oh, traveler, it's you. Hello, do you need anything from me today? How have things been lately? Thanks to you, I'm doing very well. Thank you for delivering the letter for me earlier. Okay. Well, that's the same dialogue as before. Alright, cool. But it's nice to see you again, Chisako. Alright. Where are we heading now? Let's go into the city! Let us take Klee to see all the pretty things in Inazuma. All the things she's never seen before. It's time for a vacation! Street food!
Wow, something smells so good. I think it's coming from the steaming thing.
Yeah!
Mr. Honorary Knight, look at this noodly soup. It's so pretty.
Yes.
There's so
Ramen.
many things inside.
It's not noodly soup. It's tonkotsu ramen, actually.
Oh, so, what are those yellow and red thingies on that plate?
You're kidding, right? Those are tri-flavored skewers.
And what about this little yellow cake?
That's an egg roll. They're amazing. Have you really not tried one before?
Klee is about to try one.
Wow, tonkotsu ramen, tri-flavored skewers, and egg rolls. They all sound delicious.
Yeah.
They sure are. Guess you're not from around here if you haven't tried any of these before. Let me buy you an egg roll with my allowance so you can get a taste of our Inazuman food.
Yay!
Really? But Master Jean said I shouldn't go taking other people's things. Also, that's your allowance, right? Taking another kid's allowance just seems kind of wrong.
I was actually gonna offer to buy you some, but yeah, I'll cook them myself.
Oh, I remember you. You're Yoimiya's friend. How come you know how to make egg rolls?
Because we know a lot of very useful things.
Cake for this guy. Why don't you make some for Klee and Yuel?
Yeah, and I'll make some for Paimon too.
Really? Wow, Paimon is so
Yes, so we should make Paimon happy because Paimon works very hard for us.
We'll be waiting on those egg rolls.
You got it. A bunch of egg rolls coming right up. I probably have egg rolls, but let's make some new ones. Where are they? Where? I'm looking. What here looks like egg rolls so I can easily find? Oh, here we go. Egg rolls. I will cook them manually, and I will cook them not with either of those. No, we are going to cook them one each. One. That is one delicious egg roll. 2 delicious egg rolls. And 3 delicious egg rolls. Yay. Alright, Klee.
Hey, mister, do you really know how to make egg rolls?
You bet. Oh wait, I think the dog wants one too. Wait, can dogs eat egg rolls?
You can always go buy them from Shimura Kanbei's shop instead. I promise I won't make fun of you for it.
No, that's fine, dude. I got this. Let's make one more for the dog. I don't know if dogs can eat them, but I don't want the dog to feel left out. Hello there, little Inu friend.
Mr. Honorary Knight, what do egg rolls taste like?
You are about to find out. Give. Yay!
Wow, you really can cook them. You're awesome, mister.
I'm glad you like it.
It's sweet. So yummy. Yep. It's delicious. Traveler, you are the best.
Aww.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, this is actually so wholesome. Oh, I love making them so happy. Oh, come on now.
Who is Yoimiya? She makes egg rolls too?
She's a superhero.
Yoimiya can do anything. She tells stories, keeps goldfish, makes fireworks, and gives us candy too. Yoimiya's pretty much the best and most awesome person ever.
Yay.
For me, the best, most awesome person in the world is my mom. And Klee knows loads of other great people too, like Mr. Albedo, Mr. Honorary Knight, Master Jean, Kaya.
Yes, I heard you and Kaya got in trouble recently.
Oh, well, I don't know any of those people. But anyways, I still want to introduce you to Yoimiya.
Oh my
If you
gosh,
want,
yes.
I'll take you to
Klee
find
and
her.
Yoimiya get to meet each other.
In most festivals, Yoimiya's so busy that you can never find her. But this festival's different. She has free time, so she can play with us. She seems like she hasn't been in a great mood recently. But maybe seeing you will cheer her up.
Yeah, let's go check in with Yoimiya.
Let's go play with Yoimiya.
Yay! So cool. Oh, hello there. Hi. Hi. Who's a good boy? Are you? Hi. 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 Alright, cool. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Hello there, Tomoki. I wish Tomoki sold, like, whatever drink we ordered with Ayato. I wish he added that to his shop. Go to Naganohara Fireworks. Let us go and do that. I see Yoimiya and the other two kids that I forgot what their names are, but hi!
Yoimiya, don't be sad. Oh, I know. Let me tell you something that'll cheer you up. Yesterday, I won 3 beetle fights in a row against that guy with the horns on his head.
Oh, I'm sure that was...
Wow, Matsuzaka. Nice work.
I'm sure that made Ito very, very mad.
Don't worry, Yoimiya. Maybe you can't light fireworks during the Irodori Festival, but there are still lots of other fun things to do.
I know. Thanks, you guys.
Oh, that's why
It's just
Yoimiya's
that fireworks
upset.
are banned in the city for a few days. I'm not that upset.
Alright,
really.
makes sense.
Yoimiya, it's me.
Hello there, Yoimiya.
I want to introduce you to a new friend, an Outlander girl. I just met her. Wait, what's your name again?
Klee. My name is Klee.
Nice to meet you, Klee. I'm Yoimiya, and I run Naganohara Fireworks.
Hello, you don't seem like your usual cheerful self.
I love the cute outfit, with the hat and the cool little symbols. So unique. And your backpack, wow, it's really well made.
Yes, and there is
That's a
Dodoco.
4-leaf clover. Mom and Master Jean said it can bring me good luck.
Yay!
Really? That's awesome! I bet everyone would love one of those.
Yeah.
Also, that little fairy on your backpack is super cute,
Dodoco.
That's Dodoco, my best friend. We always go fish blasting together in Starfell Lake.
Oh, Dodoco? What an interesting name. I really like it.
Yay.
Yep. My mom says that when a Dodoco is born, it rides the wind and goes off on a big adventure.
Ride the wind and go off on a big adventure? Klee, your mom sounds like a very cool
I
person.
agree. Oh my gosh, I think we are cheering up Yoimiya. Oh, that's great.
The most awesome person ever. And Yoimiya, Iwao was right. You're a really cool person too.
Yay.
Thanks, Klee. I feel like we really get each other. We'll be great friends, I'm sure
Yay.
It's so heartwarming watching these two chat.
I think so too. Oh, this is so wholesome.
Klee, since you like 4-leaf clover so much, why don't I make a firework with a 4-leaf clover pattern and set it off for you?
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah! And after the fireworks, we can go fish blasting with Dodoco.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Fish blasting? No way. Albedo was pretty clear
No
about that.
explosions allowed.
Oh, oops. I get so excited that I completely forgot about that. The folks from the Yashiro Commission specifically warned me that no fireworks are allowed in Inazuma during the Irodori
I wonder
Festival.
why, but anyway.
What? It's not allowed? But... Aww. then.
Aww.
Hey, come on! You just made a new friend! This is a happy occasion. Why are you suddenly
Don't
so
be sad. Look at all the new friends you've made now.
Yeah, we still have loads of things
Let's
we
go
can
check
do.
out the Irodori Festival.
Right, just like Saika said. There are lots of fun
Yeah.
things to do.
What do you say, Klee? Sounds like the Irodori Festival could be a real
Yep, a real blast is right.
Okay then, let's
Yay! Hello.
I still don't get why Yoimiya is upset.
It's because...
Dummy, Yoimiya
Yeah.
is upset because she can't set off fireworks for everyone during the Irodori
Yeah, that.
Festival.
Okie dokie. I want these sakura blossoms. I want them.
Lightning flash!
Alright, I'm gonna let them too impatient to wait for the next or the other ones. Here we go.
Here we are, the venue of the Irodori Festival.
Let's go on a tour together.
Look it up.
I apparently went the wrong way. I went through this guy's stall.
Outlander Brigade. When the wind of death blew towards the blonde samurai? Oh, what a
Hey,
long
hey, wait, is that
name.
us?
Must be
The
a
wind
new
of
one.
death blew towards
I've
the
never
blonde
heard of it.
samurai?
By Kawabunga Suzuki. Yoimiya,
Aw, that's so
this is a
cute.
really strange name.
Who's this Kawabunga? It's pronounced Kayabuki Ike. That would be me.
Hello there, Iki.
Outlander Brigade is a new series of mine, and When the Wind of Death Blew Towards the Blonde Samurai is the first volume.
Neat. What's it about?
Outlander's Brigade? Is it a story about the best of
Yes.
friends? Kaya says that every good story has to have best friends in it.
That is right.
Absolutely not. I would never allow such cliches in one of
Oh,
my
come
novels. This is a book about betrayal, blood, and tears. A long and lonely struggle. A stubborn samurai's path to the truth. This is the kind of story
Oh, maybe
that
that's
needs
why
to
your
be
book
told.
isn't selling.
Oh, is that right? Well, I'm not sure that's a very, suitable story for Klee. We might keep looking around.
Hey, miss! Don't go! Are you sure you don't want a copy? I'll give you 40% off.
Oopsie. I guess you just lost customers. Oh my gosh, hello. Let's go. No, not fast enough. Okay, I got one picture. Oh, those are some pretty book covers.
Flowers for Princess Fischl.
Oh, right.
Oh, look! It's Fischl's story!
Yay!
That's right. Flowers for Princess Fischl. Have you read this
No,
book before?
we met Fischl in real life.
Nope, but I know Fischl's story. Fischl always hangs out with Oz. Everyone in the Adventurers Guild knows. It's just like how me and Dodoco
Yoimi is
are
probably
always
very
together.
confused, but
I wonder if Dodoco is getting bored now.
Oh, Klee, I'm afraid it can't be helped. There are a
is that
lot
why
of
there's
flammable items at the festival,
no fireworks?
and we have to be careful not to start a fire.
Darn.
Oh,
It seems like even the Irodori Festival can't cheer Klee.
maybe they can set fireworks off from a boat. But I guess the Astro Commission isn't even allowing that.
What you can do with Dodoco besides lighting fireworks and going fish blasting?
Yeah, like,
Like painting.
Wait, so that's what you're suggesting?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Looks like your favorite activities have been banned from this event, unfortunately. Yeah, the Irodori Festival was the perfect occasion for storytelling.
That's right! The Irodori Festival is a place for putting your work on display. You could show Dodoco's story for everyone here!
Oh, think of it like Dodoco playing with everyone.
Bingo! What do you
That's a good idea.
Mr. Albedo taught me how to paint. I I can paint the story of Dodoco's adventure in Inazuma.
Oh, that would be so cool.
That's very imaginative. I think it's a
Yeah,
great
now
idea.
you guys can both show off your creative side.
We could even put the finished story on display at the festival.
Perfect.
Yay, great! Dodoco will be so happy.
Oh, that's perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so I have some paper, paintbrushes, and paint at the shop. Let's go to the shop and paint your story there.
Yay! Let's go!
Let's go. They are off in a rush. Oh, that's great.
Those two can run so fast when they're
Oh, gotta go all the way back.
We better catch up.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh my gosh, Ether, are you too short to fit in the top one? Hi. Oh, Shiki Kosho can be in the picture, kinda. Hello? Yes, there we go. We can see him in there. Perfect. That is ideal. That is exactly how it should be. Okie dokie. Let's go! Oh, where'd all the other kids go?
Klee and I just had a discussion, and we decided
we're gonna keep the content of the story a secret from you guys.
But why?
obviously I can't tell you why, or you'll see.
Hmm.
Don't worry.
Okay then.
You can keep exploring the
I will
festival
look
while
forward
we're
to it.
busy in the shop. We'll be here when you
Great.
get back.
Come on, Yoimiya, we should get going. Let's go inside and start painting.
Sounds good. Alright, see you guys later. I'm glad our two explosive lovers have gotten to meet.
Hoping that we could all paint together.
It's okay, Paimon. There's other stuff we need to do.
Actually, Paimon's got an idea. Come on, let's go around to the windows and take a
Oh my gosh, I see two dogs in the background. Hello. Doggos. Actually, I want the other Sakura petal now that we came all the way back here. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm having so much fun! Alright, let's go beside the window because we are super duper sneaky and they will never notice that we're here. Not at all.
So, what does Dodoco do after getting to Inazuma?
Dodoco goes to eat tri-flavored skewers, tonkatsu ramen, and egg rolls.
Ooh, that sounds great! Is that what you're painting? It looks beautiful!
Awesome.
Once you're done painting, let's go get it printed. We'll print a whole bunch of copies and go hand
Yeah.
out at the festival. Although it'll cost a lot more to get it printed. Let me see if I've got enough saved up.
It's okay, Yoimiya. I have some more. Look.
50
Aw.
more is probably not quite enough.
The Klee tried.
Well, if we don't have enough, we can ask the Traveler for
Sure.
ideas.
Mr. Honorary Knight has helped a lot already. I don't want
It's
to
okay,
trouble
Klee.
him,
We're really rich.
so I think I should just go
No.
fish blasting to
I think that will cost more than
No
it will
fish
make you.
blasting. Someone on the Traveler said so.
Oh, then we've got no choice. We'll have to go see Mr. Albedo.
Who's Mr. Albedo?
You'll see.
He's my older brother. He's super duper smart. He can
Aw.
do anything. And he knows how to paint, too.
He paints a lot of
girls,
things.
Kaya,
He is a
and
master
even
artist.
Dodoco. That's why he came to Inazuma this time, to do paintings for everyone.
Oh, is that right? Then I guess Mr. Albedo must be an artist working
Exactly.
with a publishing house.
An artist? Oh, that means he has 2 jobs. One as an alchemist, teaching sucrose alchemy, and the other as an artist, doing paintings for people. Yoimiya, let me show you something. Mr. Albedo taught me you can paint Dodoco's color like this.
Whoa.
Wow, I can see the resemblance. All right, I'll paint the streets, and Klee, you fill in Dodoco's colors. Hey, you can even write the story over here to explain what's happening in the painting.
Okay, let's write.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Oh.
Shoot! Paimon didn't hear the last part.
A while later.
Dodoco sure had a lot of fun in Inazuma.
Those two sound like they really did go on an adventure with Dodoco. They couldn't be happier.
Now, we have to get Dodoco's story printed. Come on, let's go to the
Cool, let's do it. Just this way. Let us go all the way. 1 block. Oh my gosh, I actually would love for Albedo and Sango to meet each other. They're like the detectives, they can just see the entire thing happening in their heads.
How about I just do a short story?
Here we are. This is the Yae Publishing House.
Yae Publishing House. Ooh, it's Auntie Aratani. I know Auntie Aratani.
You do? Hello.
Auntie? Who's that calling me Auntie? Oh, it's the little girl who came with Mr. Calx.
Yes.
How can I help you, little girl?
Auntie Aratani, can you help me get Dodoco's story printed so that everybody can see it?
Dodoco? Oh, so you've been writing a story, huh? Is Dodoco the main character?
Yeah.
Not only that, Dodoco is also real. Look.
Yes. Amazing.
I don't quite understand.
Just go with it.
We'd better explain this to her.
I think it's a wonderful story.
Oh, I see. Oh, I'd love to help you make this wish come true, but I'm sorry.
Oh no, what happened?
The deadline has passed for accepting printing orders for the Irodori Festival.
Aww.
Auntie, are you saying Dodoco won't be able to meet everyone after all?
Oh, I'm sorry, little girl.
Oh no!
Oh, Klee, don't be upset. You still have me and the Traveler. We'll think of something.
We will find a way.
Miss Aratani, is there any way at all we can still get this printed? We can pay extra. And if you're short on staff to help with the printing, I can pitch in.
Me too. I would love to pitch in.
Miss Yoimiya, I understand your sentiment, but I'm afraid it's not as simple as that. We've been printing many people's personal works for this festival, and a lot of the books are already well behind schedule. The printing press is already working overtime to try and catch up. At a time like this, we really can't squeeze any more jobs in.
What do we do? Seems like we might have to give up on this idea.
No, I won't let that happen.
Okay, what is your plan then?
When I was little, Pop said he'd take me to the festival, but he was so busy with work that he forgot all about it. I waited and waited and kept wondering when Pops was finally gonna take me there. Eventually, people started coming home from the festival. That night, I cried miserably. To this day, I still remember how sad I felt. I don't want Klee to feel the same way.
Me neither.
If we can't get it printed, then we'll just have to find our own way. I can paint. Over the next few days, I'll paint as many as I can. Then we'll take those to the festival.
That's a lot of work, but that's also a lot of commitment.
Yoimiya has quite a determined spirit.
Hello, both of you.
Very much.
It's Miko and Albedo too.
Hi.
We heard everything.
Did you now?
Oh, Lady Yae.
It's okay, I know. You were just following the rules. Plus, we really are quite behind schedule with the printing. But our mission at Yae Publishing House is to bring dreams and happiness to the masses. It would be a crying shame if we couldn't even help one adorable little girl fulfill her wish.
Yes.
Let me
Yae Miko will make Klee's dreams come true.
Yoimiya, little girl, you can print your book, but on one condition, okay?
Okay. What is the condition?
Of course, Lady Guji. Just tell us. Whatever this condition is, I am ready to face it.
Dear me, it's nothing that horrendous. You make it sound like I'm some sort of wicked witch.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of work,
All
so...
I mean is, if you want to get your work printed now, there is only one way. You have to combine it with another print.
Oh.
However, there is only a small amount of space remaining in the book in question. Your book is too big, so you have to reduce it to about half the size to make it fit.
Okay, that seems practical enough.
Is this a sacrifice that you're willing to make?
Klee, Lady Guji is saying that we can print the book if we shrink it to half the size. Are you okay with that?
Yup, I am. Thanks, Miss Guji lady.
Yay.
What an adorable little girl. Well, that settles it. Aratani, make sure it gets printed with tonight's batch.
Yes, Lady Ai. I'll get right on it.
Great! Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we got that settled then.
Combining the prints is a plausible solution, but it'll cause a lot of extra work for the printing press. I am terribly sorry about that.
And
No problem.
I'm sorry
Just
about
think
all
of it
this
as
too,
my
Albedo.
greeting gift for little Klee.
Yeah, aww.
Besides,
We can't
the
disappoint
Young Publishing
Klee,
House
right?
will need your help with the illustrations again next time, Mr. Calx. You could also consider it as my investment in you. All right, I won't disturb you two any longer. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye, I guess.
Yay! Everything worked out perfectly. Now, we just need to wait for an update from the Publishing House.
Sounds good.
Yoimiya, Traveler. Thank you for keeping Klee so exceptionally well entertained for me.
It was nothing.
No worries.
You should spend some time with Klee too, Albedo. I mean, I know you're busy with your Five Kasen paintings, but once you're done with that, I think it would be cool if the two of you could explore the festival together as well.
Yes, you're right. Klee is family, after all.
Mm-hmm. Wait, oh, we get to see the painting. Alright. Well, we have the magnificent power of time travel. And ta-da! Suddenly, the books are printed now. Okay, but... Sorry, the next day. Which publication is it being paired with? I want to see. I am very curious. Yeah, that's good enough. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that... Oh, it's so cool that Klee got to paint with Yoimiya, and Yoimiya got to meet Klee, and Klee got to meet Yoimiya, and they get to have their book published. Hello there. Hello there. Oh, go back to the festival. Yeah, we're making very good use of these teleport waypoints today, aren't we? Alright, okie dokie. Hello there, Kurisu. Goodbye there, Kurisu. I should talk to Kurisu. Actually, Kurisu, what do you have to say for the festival? Recently, there's been quite a few Outlanders who have come to Rito specifically to take part in the Irodori Festival. As such, it is up to us here in the International Trade Association to welcome them warmly. From the moment we were notified that Rito would be the festival site, which would be excellent for business, everyone's spirits really picked up. Whether you may have goods to sell or if you'd just like to know more about the festival events, feel free to ask me. Is there anything I can help you with? Do tell. It's been a while. Oh yes, it has been a while indeed, Traveler. How is everything? I think after that initial part, the NPCs go back to what they were saying before. Okie dokie.
Look, Mr. Honorary Knight, Auntie Aratani brought us Dodoco's story.
Mm-hmm.
Now we can finally see what secrets Klee and Yoimiya were keeping from us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's really nothing that exciting.
It's the story of Dodoco and me.
Oh,
And
show
me.
us.
And you guys.
Aww. I'm honored. You put me and Paimon in the story? Dodocos must someday ride the wind and waves and go on an adventure. A gentle and beautiful mother once said that, and just as she predicted, our Dodoco was so happy when its best friend, Klee, said that she was going to the nation of lightning for an adventure. Of course, Dodoco loves eating delicious food with Klee at Good Hunter and loves listening to the bards sing. But Dodoco loves counting the stars in the sky and twisting flowers into garlands together with Klee more. After all Dodocos long to ride the wind and waves on an adventure. To get to Inazuma, one needs to pass through the wild winds and pass over great waves. But Dodoco did not fear the howling wind, for it was the blessing of the animal Archon. Dodoco did not worry about the rolling waves either, for it was very brave. Of course, Dodoco didn't want Klee to have to brave such dangers, but as bestest friends, they were bound to protect each other, and Dodoco didn't want to be apart from Klee anyway. Without Klee, adventurers would be like sweet flowers that cannot bloom, lonely and sad things. Even if Dodoco were to cover every inch of Teyvat by land or sea, it would be meaningless, so there was no point hesitating. Dodoco and its best friend Klee were off on an adventure. If they rode on a boat, they wouldn't be able to fly freely in the sky or swim happily in the sea, but they'd have Klee's smile and Albedo stories, and that was a good trade. Aww. Dodoco and Klee and Albedo and rainbows! In Inazuma, the nation of lightning, the flowers and grasses are all purple, and the fish and birds are also purple. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Everything is purple. Albedo would probably run out of purple paint trying to paint it all. That's probably true. Unfortunately, he couldn't be around to draw with Klee and Dodoco. Albedo was an adult after all, and sometimes adults have to do adult things. Fortunately, Dodoco still had Klee. Klee would often find happy things to do. As long as Dodoco was with Klee, Dodoco would never be bored. Klee also has lots of friends in Inazuma, like Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Yoimiya, and so they all joined Dodoco for most fun adventure ever in Inazuma. Hooray for adventure! Mr. Honorary Knight took Dodoco up the tall Mount Yogo. I mean, we didn't. I'd actually would like to do that too, but then the Grand Narukami would probably get blown up. When they got to the sacred Sakura, they were so tired from all that climbing that they fell asleep. And when they woke up, everyone had grown wings like a tengu. Klee's wings were red, Yoimiya's were gold, and Mr. Honorary Knight's were blue. As for Paimon can fly without wings, so Paimon didn't grow any. Everyone opened their wings up, causing a huge gust of wind to roll forth. Shoom! And the Shrine Maiden's hair was all messed up. Oh no, she looked angry. Better run quick. Adventure truly was fun, but with a growl. Klee's stomach started calling out. Oh no, how could they have forgotten? Eating is an important part of adventuring too. Nom 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 nom. And so everyone ate the onigiri they brought along, and they had a great time. Dodoco and Paimon finished their share very quickly, and as the very full Dodoco looked at Klee's smile, it couldn't help but think, meeting Klee and the others is the most happiest thing that ever happened to Dodoco. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! I'm taking a screenshot of this. Can I take a screenshot of this? Yay, I took a screenshot. Oh yes, if you are reading this, you too are surely part of this big adventure. Adventuring together, laughing together, enjoying good food together. If you experience this together with everyone, then you must be their good friend. In which case, you're invited to Yoimiya's fireworks show as well. Aww, look at Dodoco in the middle with Yoimiya and Klee and Ether and Albedo and Paimon. Oh my gosh. This is the sweetest thing ever. I love this story. While everyone was happily watching the fireworks, Yoimiya said, "As long as our imaginations don't run dry, our minds will be freer than all others." And Kleber let it out, "We'll always be best friends. See, Dodoco was so happy to be together with its good friends. And now, you are Dodoco's good friends too. So you two should go on a grand adventure with your friends." Oh my gosh, this is the sweetest story ever. Oh my gosh, I love it.
Paimon's in the story too! This is Paimon's first time featuring in a printed book! Woohoo! Paimon's gonna be famous!
Oh, this is so cool.
This is the story of everyone's big happy adventure with Dodoco.
Yeah.
This story is me and Yoimiya's gift for Mr. Honorary Knight.
Aw, thank you.
Lady Yai wanted me to inform you that since this book was printed together with another work, there are many more copies than you may have anticipated. We won't charge you a printing fee, but in exchange, the extra copies of your book will be included as a free gift with purchases of the other book. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, it's fine by us, but what does the author of the book think?
Yeah, what's the other book?
Actually, the book that yours was printed with is called the Teyvat Travel
Oh,
Guide.
that's perfect.
Hey, that's Mommy's book!
I think Albedo
These mothers are right.
and Yai Miko worked that out
Klee's
together.
mother, Alice, is a renowned adventurer in Teyvat, and the Inazuma edition of her popular Teyvat Travel Guide series is set
Wait,
to
I just
release
realized we
soon.
don't have an Inazuma edition of the
Lady
Teyvat
Yai has
Travel
already
Guide.
decided
So this is
on
how
her
they're
to
introducing
promote
it to the story,
a
is
joint
it?
endeavor by
Oh my
Teyvat's
gosh.
biggest and best mother-daughter adventure duo. It's sure to be a huge hit.
Oh, it's Lady Yai is so and Albedo, they were like a million steps ahead.
A typical move by Lady Yai.
Oh my gosh, but it's win-win-win for everyone.
Yep, I'm super happy because my book gets to be released together with Mommy's book.
Aww.
It's like me and Mommy going on an adventure
This is
together.
this is the best timeline.
The Irodori Festival is the best!
Oh my gosh. We get to keep the book. Oh, that's so perfect. So, okay, this is the book we just read. So in order to let Klee's book get published, they're publishing it with her mother's book, with Alice's book. Oh, that's the best. That must have been what Albedo and Yai Miko were talking about before too. Albedo probably was explaining everything to Lady. Who are you? Everything to her, and they made it work out. Everyone wins. Yai Miko gets some more ad revenue. Albedo gets to see Klee being happy. Klee and Yoimiya get to have a fun adventure book that is all fantasy and pure joy and happiness, and I love it. And Klee and Alice get to have a book publishing thing together, where their books get to be sold together, which is great. Welcome back, Almighty Shogun. Almighty Shogun? Don't worry about it too much. This is just something they say in the novel. I mean, pretty please, Kitsune Guji is a tale of a loser shogun and the Kitsune Guji who can do it all. You know, I did ask Lady Yai if publishing such a novel was alright, but Lady Yai just said, don't worry about it, as long as it sells, it's all good. And in fact, this book actually sold pretty well. Every time I look at this text, I can only think, our shogun truly is a forgiving soul. More likely, she doesn't even know you've done this. Oh my gosh, the story with Yoimiya and Klee was so good. Alright, hello there. Mister, I see that you've been walking back and forth in this area for some time now. I believe you must be someone who appreciates the elegance of the arts. There is a question of elegance that I might need your help with. Would you mind lending me your aid? Sure. Though I've only just met this man, Len, a bard from Mondstadt over here, we have already become fast friends. Otomo speaks the truth. We've only known each other for a few days, but I've already had the greatest respect for his great learning. And you are too kind, Len. In any case, we have made friends through poetry, and we are taking this opportunity to write a few collaborative works. I love this. They're sharing culture. And since Len has gone through all the effort to come to Inazuma, he really wants to add a bit of that Inazuman flavor to his work. Indeed, unfortunately my itinerary has been far too tight. I haven't had time to really go around and see the sights. Alright, what do you want me to do? Friend, the theme of the poem I wish to write is nostalgia. Upon seeing the sight in the distant land, a vagabond cannot help but remember their home. That is why I need to add some things into my poem that symbolize this distant place. Could you help me take a few pictures from which I can draw some inspiration? Inazuma should have a great number of unique sights to see, yes? For example, when you speak of Mondstadt, everyone's mind will turn to dandelions or windmill asters.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Well, in that case, let's take a few pictures of some of Inazuma's regional specialties. That should do it.
Indeed, I'd be in your debt if you would. Allow me to also write you a copy of my half-done poem manuscript just for you to use as reference material. As for the number of pictures that I need, I think 4, each showcasing different contents, will do. I will also pay for any travel fees you may incur in the process.
Well, since Len's request seems clear, let's head out right now.
Upon seeing the sights in a distant land, a vagabond cannot help but remember their home. It would be nice to depict some things that symbolize this distant place. Alright, cool. Take some pictures, daily themes, cool things. What is the theme of the day? What is the theme of the day? What pictures? Oh, just any? Alright, we can do that here. We can do that here. Can we do that here? Actually, retail's a pretty bad place to do that because a lot of the stuff is out in nature. Let's go find some lavender melons or something. I don't know if we can find any here. Hello, what are you doing here? Treasure? What treasure? Friend who's been in Inazuma before. Honda Village. Contacts. Aren't you afraid I might take the treasure for myself? I haven't told you the most important piece of information yet. Suspicious. Very suspicious. I will remember this. I will come back and ask you at the end if you don't show up before then. What the heck did you mean by treasure? And where can I get some? Hello there, Shinojo! I flipped through some of my latest diary entries, and page after page is filled to the margins with sadness. You couldn't even tell that I was a positive guy on the up and up before. This is no way to motivate myself. I wonder, though, what such tragic developments make for a good novel? Ironically, yes. You know, with the pauper lad unable in the end to win the hands of the fair, rich young lady. Yeah. You seem energetic. Of course, I live each day seriously and I'm always looking to improve myself. When we were escorting the lady previously... Alright. Yeah, you're saying the previous thing was before. Alright, let's go find some pictures. This is a regional specialty. Is the bird a regional specialty? Probably not. We're not close enough, are we? I want this. I want the crab. Okay. Okay, what are the instructions? I cannot figure out anything. Read poem. Oh, I gotta read the poem! The day I took leave of my loving, I found I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. That doesn't actually rhyme, but that was a good try. Then suddenly I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped me push from home shores. Okay, let me read this as if it did rhyme, and I think that will help me find the missing area. The day I took my leave of loving, I found I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and there's no way to say it better, striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. Alright? Something, something. Then suddenly I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped me push from home shores. Unfortunately, those last 3 lines do not rhyme. But there's no rhyme scheme. Okay, what rhymes with breeze? Seagrass. No. Sea Ganoderma. What rhymes with breeze? Is that what we're trying to find? Nakuweed? What has the E sound in it? What are some Inazuma specialties that this could be? Unagi. Breeze. Okay. Breeze, unagi, seagrass, lavender melon. What else? What else? Oni kabuto. No, definitely not. Sakura. No. Crystal marrow. No. Dendrobium. Nakuweed. Okay, let's go find a nakuweed. Actually, no, there's a sea ganoderma here. I should check to make sure. It definitely is not that. Or, wait, am I even trying to do it to the rhyme, or... Oh. Can I just keep taking pictures of sea ganoderma? No. Okay, I don't think it has to do with the rhyme, does it? I think I'm overthinking that. Or am I? Who knows? Poem. The unseen breeze that helped me push from home shores? I don't know what sea ganoderma had to do with that, but I guess I will just keep looking for things and hope I haven't collected up all the Inazuma specialties that exist. I have no stamina. Now I do. I'm looking for some sakura petals. I believe I might find some here. I have found some! Yes! Great! Alright, next. Nakuweed. Nakuweed. Where might I find some nakuweed? Up here? Probably. I think so. Like actually up here or like lower down on the mountain? Let me just position myself perfectly right here. Can I get them both at the same time? I did. That was perfect aim. Cool. I just launched myself off the cliff. Alright, Oni Kabuto. So seagrass didn't count? That's... I guess... Okay, I guess it's just looking for any Inazuma specialties, but not like the food ones. Hello there, visiting my local Tanuki friend. You cannot fool me. I knew you were there all along. I'm getting very lost. Where am I looking for nakuweed? Perfect. Alright, let's go back to see Len. Perfect. Oh, I'm having so much fun already. Those are people still getting questioned at the border, but you know what? That happens. Well, no, of course it's still border security, it's just not as strict as before. I have taken them. Are these good? Oh, good. Oh no, there's so many options here. Okay. The day I took my leave of loving, I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. The The radiant flowers abroad do bloom. They scent a novel, lovely strain. Okay, that rhymes with the previous refrain and again. Or again, or again. Then suddenly I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped me push. Okay. That one seems pretty good if you ask me. In the woods lies armor of a violet hue. 'Tis the unspoken blessing of a foreign god. Okay, that doesn't make as much sense. Of distant lands' joy, my heart was dissuaded. Naught but the slim glass song remained. Vain, remain. Okay, not this one. Okay, so these three. Okay, this one, this one, all end in the rhyme scheme that's been going on since the beginning. Okay, now I just gotta look at the context. The lamp grass under distant skies gleaming. Lampgrass is from Mondstadt. The day I took my leave of loving, I found I loved all things again. When tired at last of seeking and striving, I heard again freedom's refrain. The lampgrass under distant skies gleaming, to mind the nights abroad did feign. Then suddenly I saw 'twas the unseen breeze that helped me push me from home shores. Is there a correct answer here? Of distant lands, my joys, my heart dissuaded. Okay, so in this one you're saying you didn't want to go, but then the wind pushed you away. This one's saying, I kind of did want to go there. Well, let's go with this first one. I like it. Okie dokie. The meaning of these two is that the wind brings the flower's fragrance, which is intimately linked to the line that follows immediately after. Mister, you truly have a good eye. Oh, I'm glad. Otomo, since both you and our new friend here are both very enamored of these two lines, then let us use them. Friend, thank you once again for your aid. I like this puzzle a lot. I like that. That's actually so much fun. All right. First of all, how much more of this? Not enough. Great. Let us claim this, and the next one tomorrow. Okay, so there's 3 of these. All right. Great. All right. Well, this is a nice and long episode, but thank you so much for watching. We had fun meeting Klee and Albedo. We had fun breaking Venti out of his arrest. We had fun learning more about the Five Kasen, and that someone might be toying with behind the scenes to recreate some kind of circumstance in which the poetry inspired by the Five Kasen is playing out. And in the meantime, Albedo is creating beautiful artwork. The first one based off of Venti and Suikou, and the rest are probably going to be similar. So, oh, and Klee and Yoimiya made that wonderful story, and Klee gets to have her work published with her mom's book. And we get to have an Inazuma version of the Teyvat travel guide. This is so great. Everything is working out perfectly. Alright, with that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow.
you